every time I start a new video. So it should just be my new intro at this point. So to relaunch my channel, we will be talking about my 2019 Fandemic Houston experience in a 4-part series. As mentioned before, this will be a 4-part series. It's the Wednesday after Fandemic, and since it's happened, I've been thinking about how I want to share my experience at Fandemic with you guys. My first thought was a vlog, but unconsciously, and I'm very, I'm not saying this is a bad thing, because I'm very, very happy this happened, but unconsciously, I didn't really vlog that much. Yes, I have the videos I posted on, videos and pictures and stuff I posted on Snapchat and Instagram, but I didn't sit there and vlog, and I'm happy about that because I was in the present. I was enjoying myself. And so then, but I am going to do a miniature vlog with the videos and pictures and stuff from Instagram and Snapchat that I made from Thursday up until Monday. So that's going to be the last video of the series. This first video is going to be about my interactions with other fans at Fandemic. The next video will be about my interaction with Milo Ventimiglia at Fandemic, and then the third one will be my interaction with Sebastian Stan while there, and then like I said, the fourth one will be the vlog. So basically, the Instagram account Sebastian Stan Fans on Instagram made a post, and she's really sweet, FYI. I'll get into that in this video also, but basically she was like, hey everyone, if you're going to Fandemic alone or whatever, or want to interact with fans while there, go ahead, comment below. So I was scrolling through the comments and hearting comments and replying to people and DMing people because I was going alone. Yes, my mom was going to Houston with me, but I was ultimately going to be in the convention center alone by myself. And I do not cope well by myself. What I mean by that is I can't stand in line by myself, or my anxiety skyrockets because I'm an overthinker. So having nobody to talk to just lets me get in my little mind. So I was DMing people and just trying to find people to talk to because I'm also very awkward. So there's that. But basically I DM'd Ashley and she responded and she was like, yeah, we can meet up. She was like, one of us were I'm VIP, and the other was great, me too, what group? And we were both in group B, which was awesome, because that meant we could stand in line together for our photo op and our autograph session. So yay. And when I tell you Ashley is one of the sweetest people I've met, I mean that. She can have a little sass, but she's also super sweet, and she's also super encouraging and supportive. She talked me down off the ledge so many times last weekend. It's not even funny. We were in the line for Sebastian Stan. She calmed me down, and she helped me figure out what the heck to do for my pose. And I'll get more into that in the video about Sebastian than this one. But she calmed me down, she helped me through it, and she was honestly a friend. We bonded so quickly, it's not even funny, and I love that we bonded because I absolutely adore her now. She's one of my friends. She's just, I don't know how many times I can say this, but she is just so caring, sweet, and supportive. And she didn't have to respond to my DM. She could have been like, well, sorry about your luck. Because when I DM'd her, I think it was the night before Fandemic. I'm not gonna even lie. Like, we agreed to meet up the night before Fandemic, because that next morning, she ended up taking a lift to my hotel, and then we ended up taking the lift to the stadium, the convention center together, and going together the next morning, so we both wouldn't be alone. But she could have been like, nah, I'm not gonna respond to this chick's DM, like, plus it was from my fan account, so, like, she didn't know what I looked like. I could have been a 50-year-old man, but she responded. So yeah. So then I'm gonna move on to the next person I met, and that would be Leanne, who I met through Ashley. Because Ashley and Glee were supposed to meet around 3 that afternoon, I do believe, but by that point, Ashley and I had done our photo op autograph session with Sebastian. We both impulse bought a selfie and an autograph from Milo, and then she also bought a Sean Astin autograph. So basically, we just needed to woosah and take a nap, and we agreed that we would, like, just text each other when we woke up to try and figure out what we want to do for dinner. So I woke up and I texted her. I'm like, hey, and she was like, hey, and we were trying to figure out dinner, and she was like, well, the girl who I was supposed to meet earlier, she's, like, on her way over to my Airbnb, so we can, like, figure out dinner if you want to come. And I was like, great, sure, let me figure out a lift. My card is being stupid. I'm not gonna get into that too much, but basically Ashley ordered me a lift, and that's what I mean by she was so sweet and caring, because she didn't have to do that. She could be like, well, sorry about your luck, but she did that. And so then I get there, and Glee was like, hi, and, like, introduced herself, and, like, she was just very sweet and welcoming, and that's what I noticed. So then Glee's like, well, there's this place called the Velvet Taco, we can go there, and we're like, great, let's go. Side note, food is really good there. I got full off of half a taco, and that never happened, but you know what, it was so good, and it was so filling, I was so happy. Anyways, but while we were at the Velvet Taco, we sat there and we talked for, like, an hour and a half, close to 2 hours, just, like, getting to know each other and, like, just bonding. We found out we had a lot of similarities in, like, our music tastes from when we were younger, and, like, sometimes, and, like, even now, like, found out they both liked One Direction at one point. Ashley was a Harry girl. Glee was a Niall girl. I was a Harry girl. I'm still a Harry girl. Ashley's still a Harry girl. Ashley likes Harry Styles. I like Harry Styles. Ashley saw Harry in concert. I didn't see Harry in concert. Glee went to Ace, like, a couple weekends ago. I was going to go to Ace a couple weekends ago. Ashley was going to go to Ace a couple weekends ago. Ashley and I didn't go to Ace. None of us knew each other. So it's crazy to think about if Ashley and I had decided to go to Ace that same weekend. It's crazy to think that the three of us could have met there. That's just the crazy part of this all. But we bonded over, like, similarities that we have, but we also bonded over differences. And now I have a group chat with them, and so far we've talked daily. I probably bugged them too much, and if you guys are watching this, hi, I love you guys, and I'm sorry for bugging you so much, but I just love you. So there's that. Then now for, I'm not going to say the most important, because they all mean so much to me now, but Lou, I knew she was going to be at Fandemic. I knew that for sure, because we've been talking since the summer. We were put in a group chat this summer. I do that too often. Let me try this. Thinking Movement, summer 2019. If you know, you know. If you don't, you don't. But we were put in a group chat together this summer, and I bonded with her quickly. We've just been talking all summer, and she's, like, so sweet, and any, like, questions I had, she would answer and everything. So then when I saw, like, I knew, I'm all over the place. Okay. So I knew she was going to be there. So we knew we were going to see each other at some point. We both really wanted to meet each other in person because, like I said, we've been in a group chat all summer together, like, all summer. So then I saw her. Like, we both, like, squat and point and just, like, ha, ha, when we see each other. And then we, like, just embraced each other. And at that moment, my heart was so full. Because I've been through many online friendships before. Friendships I've started online. And I've never met them. Ever. And there are still friends that I have online that I will probably never meet. I mean, I hope I meet them. Like, that's always my goal, is to meet friends I make online. But this is no, it's not. It's not the first time. But, like, I wouldn't say it's the second or third time. So it's very rare that I've met friends that I've made online in person. And so just having met her in person that day at a con where I was meeting two celebrities who I adore and admire and who inspire me daily, it just blew my mind and it filled my heart and my heart exploded. And she is the sweetest person ever. I know I said that about Ashley and Glee, but, like, all three of them are so sweet. I can't even put into words how sweet they are. And so, of course, we took a selfie together and we put it in the group chat. And the group chat was like, oh, Thicky's meeting. And I was like, gang. What is going on in this video? This is why I don't do story times. I'm all over the place. Stream of consciousness. Okay. Breathe. Okay. So, this is an 11-minute video. It's gonna be longer than 11 minutes. But basically, speaking of fan interactions this weekend, I got a DM yesterday, and it was from a girl, and she said she saw me at Comic-Con, at Fandemic, which makes sense, because if you see this hair, I'm not a small girl. Like, I stand out. If the hair alone doesn't do it, my size does. That's just the brutal honesty of the moment. But she saw me, and she was like, I saw you at Comic-Con, and I was so scared to talk to you, and I regret it so much. Your picture with Seb came out so good, which y'all will see that later, because it's cute. But on a serious note, I started to cry. I'm a Pisces, so I'm emotional anyways, so there's that. But, I started to cry because I love meeting new people who I have shared interests with. I love making new friends. I grew up 99.9% of the time as an only child. So for me, my friends were my lifelines. Like, they were kind of, like, I don't know. I think I made friends easy as a kid because I was that only child and I wanted friends. And yeah, so I'm always willing to make friends with people. Like, if you approach me, I'm not going to push you away. Like, and like, I told her this, like, not to make her feel bad at all, because I definitely 1000% get, like, being afraid to approach people. Like, I'm afraid to approach people. Because, honestly, I thought about approaching her. If I'm being honest, like, that's just, that, I did think about it. But I didn't do it because I was afraid. But just knowing that someone wanted to talk to me. And, like, she didn't say, like, I did anything wrong. It was just, like, past experiences, which I totally get. But, like, knowing that someone wanted to approach me and there was something about me that could push her away and be like, this gives me a bad vibe, that makes me so sad, because I always like to think, like, I'm a cheery person or whatever. But, like, if you see me at a Comic-Con or anywhere and, like, you want to approach me and, like, say hey, please do, because I love meeting new people. Now, don't get me wrong, I have social anxiety. I'm really awkward. And I don't know how to human, like, 98.8% of the time. That's just the facts of the matter. But go ahead and approach me. I promise you I'm not gonna turn away or anything. So yeah. Sorry. Group chat. But basically, those were my top fan interactions from Fandemic 2019. Everyone who I've met, whether it was on... Oh! No! I forgot! There was another fan interaction. So, Sebastian Stan Fans, the owner of the Instagram account, Jen. I ended up meeting her because I guess her and Ashley have been in contact. Like, she's just been answering, like, all of Ashley's, like, questions about Comic-Con and all that stuff. I met her. So like I said, her and Ashley had been talking all summer, and I haven't been talking to her. Like, I haven't interacted with her. Like, yeah, I've liked her stuff on Instagram through my fan account and everything, but like, I've never personally you're gonna have to wait, Mom. I've never personally, like, interacted with her. So then I met her through Ashley, and she was so nice, and she was like, I just love seeing fans come together. And to think that she's the reason why Ashley and I came together is so amazing. And I cannot thank her enough for making that post, because she definitely made my first Comic-Con type convention thing an easy one, and a more comfortable experience for me, and an enjoyable experience, because I was able to reach out to people and be like, hey, I'm gonna be there alone, please be my friend, is essentially what I was doing. But I cannot thank her enough for that. And even then, like, she was so sweet. Like, on Sunday after, like, both panels, she was like, look at you, girl, for, like, asking both Milo and Seb questions, which once again we'll get into later in the video. But, like, everyone who I met and interacted with that whole weekend, whether I met them that weekend, whether they didn't approach me, whether I've been talking to them all summer, they were so kind and so sweet and made my experience so positive. Like, I cannot thank any of these people enough for doing that for me. So I think that I'm gonna end that there. If you guys are watching this, know I love and appreciate you all. And so yeah, so next video will be all about my Milo Ventimiglia experience. Okay, bye guys.